Hi, I'm Mark Paterson. My paper is called Architecture of Sensation, Affect, Motility, and the Oculomotor. In it, I describe how the multi-sensory nature of bodily encounters with space has been acknowledged, but actually there are a few conceptual resources to go beyond this usual divide between the visual and non-visual representational models. And so now various approaches have benefited from non-representational approaches, non-representational theory with Nigel Thrift, for example. But I conceive of this as a more than visual approach, so more than visual, because it's to do with vision, but also to do with other senses, other affects, also other sensations, the haptic, the kinesthetic, and other muscular somatic sensations. When it comes to accounts for spatial perception, and especially after Crary and Jay, the complexities of sensation are usually obscured by the dominance of what I call a static or retinal model of vision as the principal organizing modality. So by tracing back historically in terms of the history of science and various experimental work, I achieve the re-examination of the significance of motility in a perception. And in order to do this, I not only look at the history of science, but also across art history, architectural theory, in order to consider the role of movement in embodied spatial perception and to develop this more than visual approach. Therefore, instead of concentrating on the visual system and the complexities of the visual system, I discuss this primarily in terms of the oculomotor system, the compensatory eye movements that result from the integration between the vestibular system of the inner ear and the movement of the eyes through the direction of extraocular muscles by motor neurons, the muscles around the eyeballs. After bringing in historical ideas about eye movements at the interface between art history and psychology, I illustrate this idea of oculomotor perception through a case study of an archaeological find, a hypothetical walkthrough, as it were, of a built environment, of a Roman palaestra. As the article progresses, spatial motifs of chambers, vestibules, and labyrinths loosely map those interior spaces of the body involved in vision, balance, and orientation onto their architectural namesakes. Features and aesthetic spaces that enhance the physicality of the observer, what I call the oculomotor subject.